Hello, this is Sir Alexander with another Starcraft 2 Battle Report. This is part 2 of the matchup between Azegoroth, who is in the lower left-hand corner as the purple Protoss, and Qetu, who is in the upper right-hand corner as the yellow Protoss. Last time he was the Terran, now he chose to be the Protoss, unless he's playing as random. I wish I should really just ask and see how they're doing this. Anyways, probe going down at 9 count, usually where I put it down. Pylon, sorry. Pylon also going down here. Little lag there on the production of probes. He's not. There we go. Now he's queuing out. He should really chrono boost that economy. 2 gateways going down. Just 1 gate over here. Assimilator. Another pylon going down. Let me slow this down. I can't quite keep up. So we do have an assimilator going down here as well. 2 gateways down. Chrono boosting zealots out. This one will probably start. Will it start producing zealots? Yes, there goes the zealot. Proxy pylon down here for Crota. Good move. Wow, good proxy pylon position too. Wow, I like that. I don't know that I've ever played on this map. Zealot coming out. So this will be interesting. We have 2 gates and a warp gate for Quota. We have 2 gates and a warp gate. Sorry, cybernetics core for Azegoroth. But Azegoroth put out a lot of zealots. It's too bad Azegoroth wasn't doing like a 4-gate zealot push, because if he was, he would have totally been able to plow through this wall in. In fact, he could move out right now. Quota only has 1 zealot. He does have a stalker out now, of course, which does do a lot of damage, but they could. I don't know if he could take that or not. It'd be pretty costly. And of course, warp gate is probably almost finished. Well, getting close. 3rd gateway being warped in. Up here, we're still on 2 gates, 2 assimilators, and he really does not have a lot of probes. He really Azegoroth is miles behind on his economy. He has 14 harvesters to 24. Quota is really just going to out-macro and own him in this match, most likely. A robotics bay going down, good move. Should hopefully get an observer out and then follow up with some immortals. 3 warp gates are up. He is pushing out, and now the tides have turned, and Quota is going to be very quickly catching up and passing Azegoroth, because his unit count is just going to be so much higher because he's producing almost double. Another pylon going down, doesn't want to get supply blocked. Quota is taking an expansion, a good move. He is so far ahead in this mineral count. Sometimes you can one-base it when you're this far ahead, and sometimes it's better just to go ahead and take up another one. He should warp in some more units here, probably. Well, actually, I don't know if they can. Hang on, they can walk through here. Yeah, I'll probably warp in more units there. So he's trying to destroy these rocks to take the gold. Another good move. So I'm pretty confident that he's nice and safe. I'm not sure about taking 2 expansions, though, because you never know what your opponent is going to do. At this point, he could go for Void Rays or something, and you just never know what's going to happen. An observer is out. Looks like did they see it? I don't know what. Oh, wait, no, those are... I'm sorry, messing up my... The Azegoroth's troops found that pylon, did move out, did destroy it, good move, but we have a much, much larger army moving out for Quota, and I don't know if he can take this. He's got 2 zealots up here. He really needs to get an immortal. The immortal is coming, but it's supply blocked. A very bad move. Being supply blocked is just always such a horrible thing. Quota does have his own observers out. No immortals yet. 3 more stalkers being worked into play. Does he have a... What do you call that? I don't know. Templar Archives? No, I'm sorry, Twilight Council. No Twilight Council yet, so no blink action yet. And these 2 armies are kind of at a standoff right now, but Azegoroth is far under in the economy and just not doing that well. Looks like a lot of probes came off the line at the main and went to the expansion. He hasn't taken the gold yet. He really needs to push here. He's got a massive army. He's at 76 supply, and he's supply blocked. It'd really be a good option to push right now. I mean, look at this army. It's really small. Azegoroth has been doing a very good move, hiding an expansion at this somewhat defendable location with a few cannons. This is often when you're in a position like this and you're down in the money and you know your opponent has a bigger army, you really kind of want to decide whether you're going to do a straight tech and try and weird him out, like build something like maybe tech to carriers and start massing carriers when you realize you're down. I mean, that might be a little bit extreme, but switch your tech up and do something weird to try and catch him off guard, or hide an expansion like this. This expansion is scouted and will doubtless be taken down in a matter of moments. Oh, and these 2 armies are going to meet. These two guys, charge comes online. Be unable to run away. Sorry, my computer's lagging there. Immortal comes out. Will this Immortal be able to turn the tide? Nullifiers. The Zealots go right after the Immortal. Good choice, but I don't think they'll be able to get it down. And this battered Protoss army will limp away to try and... wow. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of that force field was, but it's humorous. So these guys will limp away and get back to their main. More Stalkers being warped into play, and he will be able to do nothing against this expansion. That cannon's going to be taken down so fast, and these guys will mop in here. What he might try and do, and he was thinking about it there, is actually pushing while he's taking down this expansion. You know, try and get in and mop up on this one. More Zealots warped into play here. So right now we see he's sitting on 1,300 resources. He is very comfortable. He's not, I don't think he's at all worried about this game. I think he's got it in the bag. He did win the first game, so if he wins this, he will go on to the... He will win both games. It's a best of 3, so he'll go on to the finals. So it looks like Qetu is in the lead. He's playing very comfortably, just warping in a lot of units. Not much on the... We do see Blink, no weapons research. So what Azegoroth really needs to do here is switch up his tech. Maybe get Colossus. Maybe he should get Colossus. I don't know. Are they... Seems like they'd be strong against Stalkers. He really needs to change his tech up here and do something crazy. Because... he can't keep going on a 4-gate, or a 2-gate. On a 2-warp gate, he can't outproduce Qetu. Qetu has complete map control, so he's really going to be overwhelmed and destroyed unless he can do something really good and pretty crazy. Right now, I would honestly try and switch to Carriers or Colossus. And we do see the Robotics Bay going up, but it's going to be far too late. He's trying to take his expansion, but what a mistake, as these guys are going to be moving in very shortly. I mean, honestly, I completely agree with him. He had to try and take this expansion. Well, I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I think I would have gone for Carriers, just because you've got to ditch it and all or nothing. All these Zealots are going to be coming in. Looks like this could be GG for Azegoroth. He really doesn't have anything on the map that he can take with this. No Colossus on the way. He's got a lot of units up here on the ramp. This expansion was not canceled. What a mistake. And look, major miss micro as these guys come down here. 3 Immortals on the ramp, but they'll go down very quickly to those guys. Blink action going on. Not sure quite why, but it's always cool to use a blink. And 4 Stalkers come in, try and make a wall off, but that's not going to do any good. They're totally going to get overwhelmed, and that's GG again, and Qetu wins the best of 3 and will go on to be in the final game. So go Qetu, and thank you very much for watching this next games. Thank you for joining me for this replay, and hope you'll join me for the rest from the RPG.net tournament.